Good morning, Twitch. Welcome to my motherfucking free life. Taste it. It's good. It's good shit. There's something in the way of my motherfucking screen. What the fuck is this? Is this me? It looks like there's like a fucking piece of paper or some shit. Oh, fuck. There's nothing I can do about that. That's the motherfucking sun. We're just gonna have to deal with that. That's a sunspot. That's the fucking sun coming through. I don't even have a fucking curtain for that. All right, let's do a quick audio test. We've got that audio going through. Because we will be dealing with audio today, I have to use these. Switching to them. It's our main audio source. It should be audible to all of you. And at this point, Nasty Maddie has fucking subscribed. Dude, you are a badass. I need to now take the moment, since I have it, to get this fucking subscription to work the way it's supposed to. Because I will be goddamned. Seriously. Alright, so you go to the source. You click on this shit. And then you get out of there. And then you have to find the follow box. There it is. It says to monitor this. Fuck. Hell yeah, drink up, dude. I'm getting coffee. It's gonna be a good long morning for me. I should be able to stick about 4 hours into this. I'm looking forward to seeing some major breakthroughs in this fucking game. But unfortunately for you, I don't think... Or maybe I'm wrong. Check. This audio device, where's the follow box itself? Maybe you can hear it. That's the thing, and I can't hear it. Some of them do it correctly, and some of them don't. It's like the sub one doesn't work. It's got ubitch.wave. It doesn't even fucking play it.
This is a subscription test.
Like, the text-to-speech works, but ubitch is not playing. Or if it is playing, I can't hear it. Yeah, but you don't hear me saying you bitch, right?
This is a test bit alert for.
Yeah, that's fucked. Why? Did ubitch.wave get removed from the fucking dkvine.com? That's where it was. It's literally at this dkvine URL. It's pretty fucking wild. Whatever. I can't get fucking roped into that, actually. So, my thanks to your fucking subscription. We need to make the sound work in the game, not in OBS. I gotta get that eventually done, though. God damn. All right. So, where we last left off last night, we had successfully pushed text-to-speech sound through Piper via Unity.
Total disaster in this glass prison. We need to make this bowl great again. Nami-sensei, grab that katana and smash us out of here.
As you can see, that's exactly what's being said here in the game. So we're already there. What we need to do now is get this which is the processing to work.
Total disaster in this glass prison. We need to make this bowl great again. Nami-sensei, grab that katana and smash us out of here.
That's what it needs to be when it comes down to the end product. And also, we have to process this text-to-speech asynchronously. What the fuck does that mean, you may ask? It means that it's going to be multitasking, doing that in the background while the rest of the game is happening in real time. The difference between an asynchronous task and a real-time task is that the asynchronous task is going to be delayed for some time before you get the result. Therefore, you have to have all of your synchronous processes that are happening be uninterrupted and unaffected by that delay. Does that make sense? Yeah, I know that Trump is pretty quality, and I can make that happen for every fucking sentence, which is pretty decent. Not only do we have Trump, we also currently in our model library have Obama and fucking Biden, Snoop Doggy Dogg, Peter Griffin, and Mario from the Mario 64 era. So that's a pretty good library of male voices. And we need to get some female voices in there. And then we should be able to also make a utility that will allow you to put your own samples in the game. And also for you to be able to do this, which is the training aspect of it, where you give it 1 minute of vocals and then it will copy whatever fucking vocals you put in there. So you could just go watch some C-SPAN and wait for Ted Cruz to flap his fucking lips around a little bit, record it, put it in there, and then get a shitty AI-generated fucking Ted Cruz face. And then suddenly, you are playing with Ted Cruz in AI Slamfest. That's how easy it's going to be. We are going to ship this game to everyone with the Nama-sensei and AI voices included. So you will not need to sample your own Nama-sensei voice or Byte Binge voice. I'm going to try to get Sam and Chad to license theirs as well, and try to get other characters from the Bum Number One universe, like Three Nut Eddie and Tyrone, and all of those voices. They all need to be... This is getting to be unacceptably sunny. I don't normally stream during the day like this. Let's get this taken care of. Okay, I can barely see even what the problem is on this side. Let's see, it's showing white because... Oh, that's good. That's good. That's what I want. I want that. All right, so we need like 10 more. Yes. 20 more. That's too much. This is going to have to do. It's going to have to do. It's better than it was. Fucking ass. But yes, the Bum Number One universe characters are going to come out, and I think they're probably going to gain more fame than they ever wanted to before. And everyone that's been associated with that universe, I'm going to come back for and try to get included. Anyway, that's a whole nother cherry on top of this shit. Let's listen to this Trump voice one more time. Again, this came directly from this game right here. It really did get generated in-game.
Total disaster in this glass prison. We need to make this bowl great again. Nami-sensei, grab that katana and smash us out of here.
I love it. Nami-sensei, which actually is probably what he would actually say. So it doesn't even bother me that he mispronounced that. A-E-O-U-A-O, motherfucker. God damn. But anyway, the pipeline, though, unfortunately comes to an end when Nami says yes. The pipeline comes to an end right here when we hit RVC, because I can't even tell where this fucking thing is pushing output.wave. So I've updated voice converter and we started looking for output.wave in here and we were not able to find it. So we're going to try again. And there's going to be some non-asynchronous activity here because we're not asynchronous yet. Or I mean, this stuff is all delaying the shit out of the game. There are going to be big pauses. That is actually hard-coded in there. It's my fault. I hard-coded a 2.5 second pause, I think. Because I made it wait for the generation of the text. So watch, the first text is going to generate and it's going to stop. If it generates at all. Are we not running? Oh, we're not getting text-to-speech calls. Stop. Anything coming through here? Alright, it looks like there was something that went through. Are the speech bubbles not being properly done now? There's the delay. Okay, they are working. So, with that delay, we should see a couple things. We should see output.wave, which we don't. So that's my major concern. I don't think output.wave has been generated yet. That sun is fucking shining directly in my motherfucking face. This is ridiculous. Fuck you, nature. What the fuck did I ever do to you? Seriously. God damn, I'm just trying to do a motherfucking thing. God, get out of here. Thank you. Fucking bitch. Cloud ass fucking. Get back in there, you stupid fuck. Can't take it. Goddamn, nature doesn't ever fucking listen to my ass. It's stupid. So, output.wave is what I need. That's what I'm not getting into the Visual Studio Code to where I actually look for it. And it's supposed to go to temp output.wave, which is somewhere. I don't even know what fucking drive. It's empty though. That is definitely not where it's going. Alright. So I don't think we are able. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like I'm driving fucking east in a fucking morning. I'm pointed east. That's my motherfucking problem. Yeah, well, you would curse the sun too if this was happening. This is fucking outrageous. I swear to God, I'm being assaulted. If I come over here to this side, I think I can avoid it. Now it's just this giant fucking monster. It's trying to fucking eat my ability to display anything. This window, I've never had to cover this fucking window before because I've never had this problem. It's always either cloudy or I'm not streaming at 8 in the goddamn AM. But yeah. Anyway, I think we'll be good here. I'm sorry about the fucking sun. So we've got these wave files. We have to find where they are. There's an issue with where they are. So I need to get the All right, we're going to change the directory that we're putting the source wave in. That's going to be the first step. We're going to hard code like G colon fucking G colon RVC or G colon mimic piper. I think it'll be G colon mimic piper slash output.wave is what we're going to do. All right, so the file itself is here. The new one that we're working on is this file here, voice converter. And we made a few changes to the speech bubble.txt as well, but I think the speech bubble.txt part is finished because it is already sending the correct messages to Piper. So that part's done. We're only going to be looking specifically at this section here where we've got the output file here and the output path. And we want to make sure that output file here, this one. This is what we need to change. Instead of getting a temp path, we are going to make it R mimic piper output.wave. Then we'll be able to see output.wave, I believe, once we do this. So if I change this here, we should change this now to the get directory name of this, right? So we already got it here, which is this. We're going to get the directory and then put output.wave instead of neutral.wave. It's easy. So we save this, and now we should, at the very least, be able to see an output.wave here, if it even attempts to do that. We're going to find out how far down the pipe this goes. I'm trying to do it without debugging because debugging takes freaking long, and it makes the console filled up with debug messages. I don't like it. So here we go. We're looking for output.wave. There's the stop. The file has been piped through. No output.wave here. We're going to pause. It should have already been done. Let's look in where the place that this just happened is.
Folks, we're in a tough spot here, okay? We've got to make this glass fishbowl great again. I see some weapons over there. Nobody builds better weapons than us. Let's grab one and smash our way out, believe me. Folks, we're in a tough spot here.
Folks, we're in a tough spot here, okay? We've got to make this glass fishbowl great again. I see some weapons over there. Nobody builds better weapons than us. Let's grab one and smash our way out. Believe me. Folks, we're...
Believe me. Okay, so we're missing that step. As I expected, that step is not happening. RVC is not launching. We are not properly using the API. We do have it open right now. I think, oh, what's this going on? There's a bunch of shit happening. But I just ran it though. Like I literally just ran it in the web GUI and it worked fine. Alright, so this is just a dead command prompt. This is RVC. So if I run the web one, I'm gonna have to pull this thing out of your way so you can't see it. So if I convert this, I should see stuff happening here, right? Yeah, I do. And it's giving me a bunch of fucking errors every time that I do it. And then it
Folks,
works.
we're in a tough spot here, okay? We've got to make this glass fishbowl great again.
All right, so does it try to call here while I play the game? I'm going to play the game again and see if anything happens here in my localhost, or if I'm not connecting to localhost properly. Here we go. There are no calls being made at all. This is the second file being made. That asynchronous file generation that we need to do, that's why it's pausing. I literally paused the game for the exact amount of time it takes to make the WAV file. So we are going to have to operate with about a 2.5 second delay in the engine of the conversation, which is fine. I don't think anything is going to get hurt by that. And it's already kind of a 10-second delay. So as long as we keep it within the 10-second delay, I don't think anything will be harmed by it. We're going to make these bitches sing in harmony together. It's going to be hilarious. Anyway, for now, though, we don't get even an API call to happen. So that's where our challenge is. I'm out of coffee? No, I'm not. Let's drink the shit out of this. It's going to be Red Bull o'clock after the coffee. All right, after making the call, this works fine.
Listen here, you orange-haired bitch. I ain't helping nobody till we figure this shit out. Grab that hatchet over there and let's break this fucking bull.
Okay, it looks like player 2 also gets sent to the speech thing. This is interesting because we're going to have to make a variable inferencing voice every time that we send the speech through, because that's Nama-sensei's voice. So if we change the voice of that to Biden, we can listen to what Biden would sound like calling him an orange-haired bitch. Let's do that for our own entertainment.
Listen here, you orange-haired bitch. I ain't helping nobody till we figure this shit out. Grab that hatchet over there and let's break this fucking bull.
That's what I'm talking about. So when we get Joe Biden in there with him, that's what the argument's going to be like. Except for I don't know if Joe Biden is going to have as sharp a tongue. But he'll be out there. Okay. So it's asking for this, and it's not getting this. So let's go to RVC. Our RVC problem, run RVC, is where our issue is. This line of code here is where my problem is. Let's make sure everything is correct as far as all of these fucking assignments that are everywhere. Because there's, every time you have all these goddamn drive paths, everyone has to be exact, otherwise you end up with problems. So let's make sure Python is where we say it is. We already know that, well, Piper didn't need Python. So already our issue might be with Python, and we're running RVC from a standalone installation on the G drive, which I think is exactly where we're asking it to go, kind of. But the Python executable, I mean, we don't even run it with Python. We're running it with this GUI, and I want to use the API. So I think that this is not going to work. It's trying to run the Python command as well here instead of doing that. And then RVC failed. I don't know if I'm getting that debug or not. So let's run this with the awful debugger on there. This debugger is... Oh, Jesus. So my debugger, unfortunately, is stuck on the global light, I think. Or no, it's the camera. It's the main camera. It's right here. I can click on enable logs there, and then all the logs come. It's so many logs. It's insane. So now I'm going to have too many logs. I should divide up the logs into toggleable logs. Doesn't that sound like a fun way to spend time? Alright, until it pauses again. Once it pauses again, we'll stop. Alright. So, let's go look at the console. In ye old console, we have somewhere out there, there should be an RVC failed. God, that's awful. These debug logs are way too much. RVC conversion failed. Good. All right, so we know exactly where we are. Let's fix it. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I need Red Bull soon. Soon. Fucking sun. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be so wild. It's gonna be so wild to put these people in there with each other and just watch them be fucking dipshits to each other. I'm still just fucking giddy about the fact that I'm gonna put food into this fucking thing. And I'm gonna put, like, crazy animals and other shit in it. The game is going to get wildly large after I get the basic functions working. These basic functions are all dope as fuck, though. The fact that these guys are impersonating these people, it's hilarious. I cannot believe that this is actually working. All right. It is hosted at 127.0.0.1.8 or 7865. Hell yes. I do have an API endpoint exposed. Hell yeah. Model name of the model I want to use, trump.pth. Good. I need to make sure I actually specify the model per character using it. But right now, that's too much to ask. So at this point, voiceconverter.cs is now going to use the API instead of Python command lines, because fuck that. It's going to be too much. God damn. Alright, whatever they gave me was ass. God, this has more build errors. So annoying. What the hell are all of these build errors? Oh, no wonder. I'm in the wrong fucking file. It's this one. There we go. There's only one build there. That makes more sense. If it's not a yield return. Come on, son. Go away. Go away, son. Yes. Potential fixes. No, that's bullshit. It's misunderstood. None of these are right. Okay, so we've gotta find out what this is. Yeah. So we can't put a yield return inside of if. So that's just a fucked up mistake is what it is. We can do this. Does this actually exist? There's no overload. Yeah, we're gonna have to change that. We're gonna have to make it accept an overload. Hold on. RVC, run RVC. Where are you? Okay, so this thing needs to change to be accepting this overload. And then at the end of this thing, where is it? RVC. Got Byte Binge's favorite the fuck? I don't know when to use these. So this is a system action I'm trying to send. Either a true or a false action. I have to send it back, but when? I think I have to put the callback after the Unity engine called here to replace the yield break that used to be here. Like this. And I'm just going to go ahead and change the whole method over. Oh, God. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. All right. Let's see if we got lucky here. I don't anticipate that's going to be that easy, but we'll see. Okay, we should have an output.wave. We probably don't. We don't. Do we have a RVC failure? API request cannot connect to destination host. Now we are open. Let me see what the API has to say. Someone's trying to get a hold of me at work. That's not going to happen till tomorrow. Sorry. It's burning down. I know that's not the case. It's probably someone saying happy birthday to someone else or something like that. But anyway, we'll figure out what that is tomorrow. I'm gonna go get Red Bull. Figure out what the fuck is going on with this API. This entire thing is the API. I think I have to change the bat file in order to make this work. Do I have to use a special bat file to... Alright, here we go. Let's find out. I'm pretty sure I have to change the bat file in Notepad to include a special command. Oh, I have seen all this before. All right, so look at this. Do you see this? I already did this. You guys didn't get to watch the fun it was to reorganize all these PY files so that it would receive these arrays of data. This is about the wave file right here. Each one of these things is a parameter that's going in. And I had to fucking reconfigure the receiver of this shit to make the stupid RVC work. It was awful. I have still fucking night tremors and shit from it. It's not what you want in your life. I'm glad it's done. I don't ever want to look back at that kind of shit again. Alright, we're going to change that address, and we're going to call on the right API calls. Specifically, we're going to look for the endpoint correctly. So the endpoint that we're looking for is going to be, I think, infer convert right here. That's the one. There are a couple endpoints that this gives you. Infer refresh batch is also another one we have. We have infer change voice as well. But these are all the different endpoints we can connect to. And we have to make sure in our API call that we're doing the right one and that we're using valid commands. And previously we were not doing that. We weren't sending it the attributes of the wave file like it expected or any of this shit. So now that we are aware of the API's capabilities, get the best response hopefully from it, and hopefully we can actually connect, because so far we haven't even connected to localhost 7897, which is what we're supposed to be on. Let me make sure that we are using that. Where is, let me see this. I don't even see what port we're calling right now. Nope, that's the wrong fucking port. See? So it's supposed to be 7897, not 7865. So we already, an API infer, I don't even know. We're going to fix this. When we get to run RVC, which is this. Good, yeah, I'm fixing it to 7897. Yes. All right. Let's get this thing fixed. Now we are sending all the attributes, and we're going to 7897. We're using infer convert as I expected. So let's go ahead and look at the build error here. I don't think these are going to be any good. All right, so RVC response is actually an array. We can't put that here. Cheers to you guys for fucking coding with me today. Wow, that is a lot for a little. We're going to take this problematic code here and replace it with a fucking wall of text. Get ready. I'm a little bit skeptical about this solution. Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot of problems. Come on, do better. I'm gonna have to switch models pretty soon here. So far, 4.0 has been getting me through this unbelievably. All right. This should take care of that. Yay. So another thing I'm going to do, guys, if you did not know, is I'm going to take this text-to-speech pipeline that I'm making, and I am going to build an API for it, specifically for this pipeline. And inside that API, I am going to kind of make a pseudo programming language to use. And I am going to turn it into a teaching tool that I can use to teach children how to code. That will be cool as well, and also stem right out of this exact shit. So that's a double-edged sword to try to fucking hammer through all of this. Run RVC. No build errors. Unfortunately, we still have these 2 build errors here, which means that we did not get a file. It's new error, though. Unprocessable entity. We have JSON errors. So what's going on is the JSON I'm sending to the API is not formed correctly. This is the same horseshit that we had to deal with when we had API calls to both Stable Diffusion and to the stupid LM Studio as well. Whenever we're dealing with these shitty JSON calls, we have to oh my god. Alright, so this thing is gonna escape everything on its own. This is not a dynamically generated string though, so we should be okay with manually putting this JSON in here. Fucking JSON. I hate JSON so much. There's so many things I think the world would be better off without, but it's fine. My opinions are not popular when it comes to that. What? Okay. Now here it is. This is what I'm talking about. Var payload. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't work. It's not good. It doesn't make sense. Gary Sparrow, what the fuck is up? It's my time to show you text-to-speech in game. It's very close to being straight up working. I'll go ahead and give you the rundown. As you can see, inside the game, they say some shit. For example, right now he's saying, we're gonna make this fishbowl great again. So what happens is that gets sent down the pipe into this folder here, which then processes that text into audible language. Let's listen to it.
Folks, this is total fake news. I've got the best brain. Nobody's smarter. We're gonna make this fishbowl great again. Folks.
So that we're gonna make that fishbowl great again was the end of the whole statement there, as you can see. But it was that was from his audio, right? From the game directly there. And then we take that and we put it through RVC like this.
Folks, this is total fake news. I've got the best brain. Nobody's
Wait, that's Biden. We need Trump. Hold on.
smarter.
Folks, this is total fake news. I've got the best brain. Nobody's smarter. We're gonna make this fishbowl great again.
Yeah. That's where we're at. So now I'm in this pipeline and I am at RVC and I'm sending JSON to RVC and it's not right. So that's where we're at in the game. So the game is sending the text. It's already creating the WAV file correctly. All right. And then we're processing this WAV file to try to turn it into Trump's voice. But during that processing, there's this 10 variable JSON payload here. That's the problem right here, this payload. We're trying to fix that payload so that it actually works. And I think this is complete, so I should be able to fix this. And now instead of sending that payload as a non-string object, I'm totally stringifying it so that there won't be any JSON mistakes in it. And that should allow the communication to occur. If it does, we should see output.wave appear in this output.wave search trace we have going on. And if that's the case, then we've made it and we've solved this issue. So that's all we got to do. We got to follow the rabbit down the hole. Let's do it. Did this get saved? No, it didn't. There we go. Push it up. Compile, bitch. Here we go. Pray for no build errors. If we get 2 build errors, it means we did not process anything. So far, no build errors. Here's the delay. No build errors, 2 build errors. Shit. All right, the 2 build errors are going to be the RVC error. God damn it. We have an internal server error now instead of the other one. I wonder why that is. An internal server error. Well, it's still up. I've got a different it doesn't want to put my file there. Shit. All right, I didn't put the right index in. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm pretty sure this index is wrong. In fact, I thought I didn't put an index at all. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, so this is in that shitty JSON again. But if you'll see, that's not even a real thing. So my indexes should be in... Okay, these are the indexes. So this one is the trained. It is there. It is there. So that index is there, unfortunately.
Let it just set. Nami-sensei, you're a disaster, the worst. We need to make America great again, starting with this fishbowl.
There's still no output dot wave at all. Doesn't exist. Hell yeah, we're going to use a different endpoint. There's an endpoint that receives the file directly instead of receiving the stupid path. I could just send the binary to it. So let's see if I can do that. The sun has finally stopped its horrendous assault on my eyes. I'm grateful. I need to get a curtain. I can tell. This is going to become a common thing. I'm going to be working in this spot in the morning. I'm going to need a curtain there. Okay, well, run RVC is fucking huge now, but that's okay. This wasn't long enough already. It is now that long. Frozen. It created the file. There's the error. What did we get this time? Unprocessable entity. Still have the malformed JSON. God damn it. This JSON's fucking strict already. Must be this. Ooh, comments saying what all this data points are. I like that. I'll take that. I love this. Okay, this needs to be something we can actually change to later. That would be great. But right now it's hard-coded. The fuck is all this shit? Double? I don't fucking know. How do you... You can't fucking do that to me. That's awful. Why are there double fucking parentheses here? Who fucking does this? Oh my god. There's a longer version of it. Okay. Here we go. You realize unprocessable entity means we are talking to the API. This is a good thing. We're farther than we were this morning. We are making progress toward the finish line of these bitches talking. But freeze. And survey says, to builders, what are they? Hell yeah! We're in a new era. Let's see what the response was from RVC. It must have received this call. It didn't. That's the same place it was before. We're gonna pop a little bit of debug in here. Like, come on. Still fucked. Let's see why. No 64 audio again. RVC raw response is there though. This is new. Oh. Well, that could be why the index sucks. Let's just put the right index in here.
Let me tell you folks, this is a total disaster, but we're gonna make glass great again.
God, this is long. I worry with all these double quotes everywhere. It's so easy to mismatch this shit. Yeah, today I don't have to work, so I'm definitely doing all morning long. Then I'm gonna go to my daughter's school and like have some kind of ice cream party or whatever they're doing there. I'm gonna kill some termites. I'll probably come back and do more of this. If I can get these bitches talking this morning, I'll be very happy. They're very close to talking. I give this a 5% chance of working this time. Or at least of giving me output.wave this time. I give it a 1% chance of actually talking. That red mark is going to appear here. That's what's going to happen. We're just going to wait for it to come. There it is. And still the same horse shit. I should be watching this. Alright, I will keep that in mind. Do this one more time so I can watch see if the API is even talking to this thing. See, I'm getting nothing. Nothing's happening here, which is where it should be happening. So whatever this bullshit is, it's not even really getting to where it's supposed to go. We still don't have one, do we? Nope, no output.wave at all. Okay, let's make a file for the let's make a folder for the output.wave. A new one. There we go. Now anything we convert can go in here. Find that stupid JSON. This, I think. Okay. Let's try that. I don't have a lot of hope for it, but... nothing is happening over on this side. Okay, we're gonna try to wire this model up better. I don't know if this is gonna help or make it worse. I'm probably going to expend a deep research request on this very soon to make sure it works. Let's get this set model in here. Unused method there. Bring it up to the top. Okay. Don't have any hope for this at all. Four. Did it try the same error again? Is that what happened? It tried to... Oh, it keeps on doing it. Okay. That makes sense. Don't like doing this at all. Where is my web UI? Did it go away? That would definitely cause this. No, I think it's still here. Yeah, it is. Oh God, it worked. Oh no, it didn't. All right, I talked too soon. It's the same ass. I got to take a dump. See if I have any beverage selections. I should do deep research while I go take this shit, but... Alright, well, I'm gonna go take it anyway. I need to go. I'll be back. Bitch. That was refreshing. Still coffee. We'll move to beer shortly. Delicious. Okay. What in the world? Nothing in there. All right. How's this? There we go. Yeah. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We're putting debug lines everywhere. There are more fucking logs right now in this text method than anywhere else. It is going to hurt Unity. I need to figure out a way to manage all these logs. It's too much. No build errors. That's a surprise. Okay, so we've just changed this to stop using the batch converter because it's stupid. And we're going to use the regular one again. This is fucking malformed if I ever saw it. So I'm a little worried about that. But there's not much to it either. So I wonder if we're trying to go for the minimum request here. But anyway, we'll see what happens. There they are. Bastards. Where are they? There they are. Added the index correctly. Oh God, did it put this into a temp file? Really? Where? Where? Let me see this shit. I don't believe this. God damn it. It's gonna be under users, Jeremy and Kaio, app data. App data is hidden. Fucking local. Temp. In here, there might be a WAV file. There is. And now, what is the WAV
Believe
file?
me, nobody knows more about fishbowls than
Oh,
I
have to
do.
use the
Theta,
fucking headset.
now, Name-sensei, let's make this class great again. Pass me that hatchet over there. We're going to break out and drain the swamp together. Believe me, nobody knows more about fishbowls than I do.
Can't
Theta,
tell if it's
now,
good or not yet. I bet
Name-sensei,
it's
let's
not.
make this class great again. Pass me that hatchet over there. We're going to break out and drain the swamp together. Believe
It
me,
is good.
nobody knows more about fishbowls than I do. Theta, now, Name-sensei, let's make this class great again.
It made the file. It made the Trump voice from the game. It did it. And it failed for some other fucking reason. The reason it failed is because it couldn't change this to output.wave and put it where it was supposed to go. Oh, yeah. Do you understand what this means? We're not going to fail this morning, guys. We're going to make this happen. This is actually... We're gonna walk out of this bitch with our head held high this morning. Oh, that fucking file right there is beautiful. And it's beautiful megabytery. It is beautiful. Oh. Ugh. I do not want to edit this JSON. this needs to be changed to this. I don't like doing that. All right. I should, after this one, I should do version control. I've come too far. Okay, we got unprocessable entity. I knew that was going to fuck up that. Nothing came in here at all. Yeah. All right, so version control first off. I should have done that immediately. We're not taking this change. I was instinctually correct about that being wrong. I shouldn't have ever touched it. Now I'm going to go in here and get version controlled and... Good. Okay. Now we are checked in, so we can make dumb changes like the one I made just a second ago, and we don't have to worry about it not making the file anymore. This glorious file. I would have never guessed it would go this spot. This is not where it needs to go, but it happened. So, obviously, once we get this working, we have to make it asynchronous. And then I need to write a text-to-speech API for myself for the game so that I can have multiple players use it. I can have logic train happen on the text-to-speech. I can have the menu screen talk to the player and harass them, things like that. So also I'll be able to teach my kid programming with it. So this is, that's going to be on the list. I have to make a special API for this whole pipeline to make it simple. And then you guys will be able to control it too as game players. All of this will be customizable by you in the main menu. I don't see any. Oh, there they are. It always gaslights me into thinking we made it without an error. RVC did not write output file. Did it though? That's another question. I don't see. Yeah, this happened. So I think this is what the file was. Bet
Thud,
this was.
just sad. Ma'am Mason say, we're in a fishbowl here, and it's not winning, believe me. Ground the hatchet over there. We need to smash our way out. Thud,
That is correct. That's still right. Phew. I do not like putting these variables into this JSON like this. It drives me crazy because stupid JSON sucks nuts. But whatever. That failed earlier. I bet it didn't even make a wave. Yeah, the JSON was bad, see? I knew it. I'm gonna hard code that. Fuck it. I'm gonna hard code this input path and this output wave. I can't be having any of this shit. It's too much. Oh, it thinks it needs to go complete here. That's odd. If you care what all this shit is, that's the speaker ID, because some of these models have up to 64 different speakers inside of them, not just Trump, for example. Like, it might have the whole Trump family. And then it's the file path, which we fucked up here, and then the transposition, the F0 curve, the pitch method, which is how we make them sing. Then the feature path, the index, a bunch of sliders, and then finally the output path. But we can't be having this or this because it's too inconsistent. And JSON is really shitty. So we have to stop with these as well. There's no reason to put comments around here. I'm trying to fucking make a string. Good Lord. All right. It converted the file. It just did not send it to the right place. If we look at what we did, everything works except for this part. We need to add the wave parameter to it. All we need to do is put a comma here, and then on the next line, do that. I think it needs to be double quotes on each side to escape. Yep. All right, let's see if this one will work. That's the longest it's gone without the error, but it still did not write the file. Damn it. Can't even see them. God damn it. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm willing to put up with this. I'm willing to put up with this. God damn it. Oh, we have builders. What the fuck is this? Did we forget? Yo, Thunderlove, what the fuck is up? You will see very soon what the fuck is up with me here. That should resolve it. All right, bitch. We're going to see how far down the pipeline this gets. Are you ready, Thunderlove, to see this fucking shit? Well, you're not going to see it. You're going to hear it. Oh shit, I don't think it converted actually. I think it failed mid-conversion. You're not going to get to hear it, I don't think. I might be wrong though. Oh, it's different, yeah. The variable audio source of voice converter has not been assigned. It's one error. Oh, it's because someone tried to... Okay, hold on. Let's see what happened here. All right. First, we're going to look in that temp directory and see what has been created. I believe this is what we just made. So Thunder, this is what just was created by the game.
Nobody puts Donald Trump in a fishbowl. Time to make this glass great again. Nobody puts Donald Trump in a fishbowl.
All right, so that's what the game just made. And it's exactly what he's saying. So it's all working the way it's supposed to work, kind of. And then it's supposed to take that and then turn it into output.wave, which there it is. Finally, we have fucking output.wave. I've been running this trace for fucking 20 hours now, and it's finally here. So I can open this and see if it's actually a valid
Nobody
file.
puts Donald Trump in a fishbowl. Time to make this glass great again. Nobody puts Donald Trump in a fishbowl. Time to make this glass great again. Nobody puts Donald Trump in a fishbowl.
drive
Time to
fucking
make this
wave
glass
files.
great again. Nobody puts Donald Trump in a fishbowl. Time to make this glass great again.
Okay. You know how close we are, motherfuckers? It's on the R drive now. It has the right file name. All I need to do is play that bitch. And then make it asynchronous. I need beer. I'm gonna get beer now. I'm gonna pee too. This is great. We're really almost at the end of this shit. Because that wave file is the final product. That's the last thing that we need. Then we tell the game to play the file. So now we've got this unassigned reference exception, which has nothing to do... Yeah, it has nothing to do with the pipeline anymore. The pipeline's finished. We got it. Now we just play the result. We can make our own fucking wave assets at will now, and it will continue to generate wave files constantly for us. In the background, people don't know we're just fucking content generation constantly. Dynamic, brand new content all the time. Beer. Okay. So what's this fucking problem? It says voice converter tries to play the clip. I think I need to make an audio source now in Unity to play the sound. I really think it's that basic at this point, Thunder. I think it's that basic. I'm overwhelmed at how close I am to this working. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Does this really solve it by dynamically assigning an audio source? Let's find out. Let's also use the version control again. I should have done it last time.
Folks, this is a total disaster. We're trapped in a glass fishbowl. It's like the swamp of politics, but worse. But let me tell you, we're gonna build a wall around this. Listen here, you orange bitch. This isn't a politics game, it's escape artistry. Grab the hatchet, we're smashing out of here.
The game talks. Now we make it asynchronous. The game talks! The game talks. I did it. The game talks. They're gonna be little, like, really looking alive little motherfuckers really, really soon. It talks! It fucking talks, guys! I did it!
We're trapped in this tiny bowl. Nami-sensei, it's a total disaster. I'd had more spacious offices at Trump Tower, but we'll make it great again, believe me. Bitch, this isn't a fucking goldfish bowl. Grab that hatchet.
When it's asynchronous, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be seamless.
Believe me, nobody's ever seen a fishbowl like this. We're going to break it and make it great again. Listen here, you orange-haired bitch. This ain't your fucking wall to make the fishbowl great.
Ah, I love it. Okay. Here's where we're at. Obviously, breakthrough. It works. We need to make that voice model change based on what player is speaking. We need to process all this shit in the background to take all the weights off. Everything that says wait X amount of seconds, wait for completion, wait for dick. We wait for nothing. This shit happens in the background. It gets cached. We have to fucking cache responses with 2 files. So there's going to be output.wave and output2.wave. And we're going to end up having it buffered so that we don't have any delays in the gameplay. I am so motherfucking absolutely stoked that this shit works. I can't believe it. Again, I'm walking out of this bitch with my head held high already. We need to fucking commit this immediately. Let's do it. And that is how you fucking spend a morning pioneering fucking game development. Fuck. I love it. Alright, let's fucking polish this turd into the fucking shiniest shit we could possibly do. Alright, first and foremost, before we even start with asynchronous shit, I absolutely needed to switch the model. So okay, so the things that are now we have to deal with the more pieces of the puzzle. It's not just the text conversion happening anymore. Now we have to deal with the AI speech controller, the AI turn manager, the fucking speech bubbles, all of this shit. This shit now is going to make a difference, especially which player's talking is the part that really matters. But we're going to go ahead and pop this in here. All right, so if I'm not mistaken, each of these players should own a doesn't. It doesn't even own one. Where is it? It's here? This is the voice converter. So the voice converter is just sitting here. It doesn't matter where it comes from. The player needs to have this data. So I'm going to have to put another field into this AI speech controller here, which is here. It'll be one more field. That field has the voice converter already, but we need the model in here. So that's what's going to happen. I'm going to do that change first. And once we get the knight saying different speech, like we'll have him be Biden for a little bit, even though he's talking like me. I'll have him use Biden's voice. And just because we got to get this system working first, then we'll get my voice in there and ByteBench's voice. And then we'll have ByteBench and I fight each other. And I'll have to make a fat model and it'll be interesting. But anyway, we are significantly... We've pioneered fucking software this morning. We've done something I've never seen before. I know he has prostate cancer. It's not ass cancer. Prostate's kind of behind your balls. But anyway, whatever. It's not colon cancer. It's not rectal cancer. It's prostate cancer. It's not ass cancer. But he does have cancer. believe this works. Fucking works. So the AI speech controller now will contain that voice converter is going to have sub fields in it, I guess, that we have to set. That's the gist of what I'm about to change here, I hope. Oh, God. It's all debug. Yeah, it's System Diagnostic and Unity Engine one. I mean, I think we can do this to all of them where we fix it. I'd rather just have... Damn it. This is such a basic thing. I wish I could just guess. I think it's Unity, but... I can't even do that. Alright, I'm just gonna do what I think the fix is. I'm not gonna rely on that fucking chatbot to do it. Okay, here we go. Oh, I have to set the shit. Made a mistake there. Going back. Need to save this. I didn't even get it to compile. Alright. Now that we're back, we should be able to see some new stuff in the voice converter. Hopefully on each player. So if I look in here... Yep, nope. God, this is all jacked up now. Alright, all this is here, but it's out here. I think voice converter needs to be on each guy. So instead of being out here, we're going to need to put it on each one. We're going to put voice converter on here. And we're going to have to put voice converter on here too. I hope they don't conflict with each other. This, probably going to have to disable. And then from here, we've got Trump. Player 1 is not Trump. So if I should change this to Biden. And can that even be done with the Trump index and the Biden? Here's Trump and here's Biden. You can't.
Nemi Sensei, listen up. We're gonna make this bowl great again.
Good, good. Okay. So we got Biden on here. Trump on here. No voice converter anymore. Fuck. Did it work? Let's find out what we've done. Let's see if we got 2 voices now. Probably not. Probably a bunch of errors. Yep, I've already got an error. Bunch of errors. Okay. What are my errors? Should never touch that fucking thing. I just saw it. It's telling me to delete this. I'm going to do it. See what happens. If that works, I'm good. I'm not hearing anything. This is too many entries in here. So I gotta go this far and just stop. And we need to kill some of these logs even. It's too long. This is way too long. So I'm telling you, I'm killing Unity with logs. It's still too long. Jesus Christ. Finally. I just made a mistake. Hold on. Here we go. Voice converter. Voice converter. Voice converter. Voice converter. Save. Go. Go, go. I don't hear any audio. Why do we have to change the name of the fucking method? That's dumb as hell. Alright, alright. I don't see this working. I don't even know it. Yeah, it doesn't even fucking. What is this shit? The hell is this shit? Sloppy. There we go. This is our thing. I think we're close here, actually. This looks like a good air. Alright, let's fix these prefabs. I thought so. It's just a disabled audio source at this point. We've got an audio source here. It's disabled. Beep. And we got this audio source. It's disabled. Dude. Now we see if it works.
Folks, let me tell you, this is a total disaster. Unstuck in here like a goldfish. Nami Sensei not
Bitch,
good, believe
Trump,
me.
grab
But we're
the
going
hatchet
to make this
yourself.
glass
You're
great
closer to
again.
it than me.
I need you to grab the hatchet over there and smash this thing to pieces.
Bitch, Trump, grab the hatchet yourself. Bitch,
Folks,
Trump,
this is a total
grab the
disaster.
hatchet yourself.
Nami
Bitch,
Sensei,
Trump,
you're making
grab the
America
hatchet
great
yourself.
again in the
You're
fishbowl.
closer to it
Not
than
on
me.
my watch.
Listen here, you orange-haired bitch. I'm not stuck in. Listen here, you listen here, you listen here, you orange-haired
Yeah,
bitch.
that
I'm not
audio
stuck.
source is being used by the side of the fishbowl. It's so close. It's so close. It's so close. I need to pee. Oh, I can't believe this. All right, I need to check this in. Game object. Okay. So our biggest problem here is this fucking audio source has a trigger on it. Glass knock, see? That's the problem. It's being used. That audio resource is being changed. And we don't want it to play on trigger. This thing is playing the sound. Like the wall is. So if I go to the wall, I think... There's something in here that makes this play that sound. I don't want it to happen right now. And I know there's a script. This is like one of the first scripts I wrote. I don't even know where it is. Impact sound. It's this one. Where is impact sound though here? Like I can't find it anywhere. So anyway, it would be on the walls. I would think this where this impact sound would be, but it's not. Instead, I think the impact sounds, maybe it's on ground check. No. There it is, impact sound. We just take that off. There. All right, let's try this again.
Nobody knows more about fishbowls than me, folks. We're gonna build the biggest, strongest exit this world has ever seen. You, Name-sensei, you're a smart cookie. Let's make a deal. You help me out of here. I'll make you the best sensei this country's ever had. Win-win.
Fuck off. Trump, I'm no one's cookie. You want out? Get your fat ass over here and let me use you as a ladder.
Very sad, Nami-sensei. You're a total disaster, putting me in this fishbowl. We need to make this bowl great again.
Listen here, you
Yes.
fucking clown. Stop talking about making shit great and let's get out of this goddamn bowl first.
Let me tell you, nobody builds walls like I do. We're going to break out of this fishbowl. Believe me. First, we need
All right,
that hatchet
you
over
bitches
there.
listen up.
It's
I'll
tremendous.
get the hatchet,
Get
but
it for
after
me.
that, we're doing this my
Nami-sensei.
way.
You're the best at finding things. Folks, let me tell you, this fishbowl is a total disaster. It's like the worst wall. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. We need to make this bowl great again.
Bitch, Trump, this bowl ain't so great when you're stuck in it too, huh?
This victory speech is a bit long. We're going to have to process this victory speech differently in order to use text-to-speech, I think. I have a feeling it's actually going to start talking, but it's just going to be late. I think it's going to be like 30 seconds late. It may also not accept victory clean yet, which is also fine. Yeah, I don't think that the victory speech is actually being pushed through. Otherwise, it would have actually happened. There's nothing here. There's nothing here with the victory speech in it. We don't have the victory speech in this spot either.
Bitch, Trump, this bowl ain't so great when you're stuck in it too, huh?
I love it. Okay, anyway. All right. This was a success. Let's check that in. Okay. Now we need to make this an asynchronous operation. That's the most important part of this. You could see that there's lots of delays. There's pausing. Obviously, there's way more debugging going on than I should ever hope to see. Let's get the debugging off. That's easy enough. First thing to do is take the camera and stop that. So bye-bye. No more debugs. That helps. And now we need to make this happen asynchronously. This is going to be a challenge. But as I've mentioned several fucking times, we can walk out of here head held high because these motherfuckers talk right now, and that's insane. This part could be tricky. This is the trickiest part of all of this now, is making this happen asynchronously. It's the part we could spend hours on before it finally works. But it's worth it because it'll make it be seamless conversation. That's where this needs to go from not seamless conversation to seamless conversation, and we're very close. Very fucking close. We're just not there yet. So I'm just gonna fucking wait for this to process my request. Oh, God. Alright, I'm okay with this. Let's make some new scripts. It's not like we have enough of them already. Alright, we are going to make a fully buffered speech playback system, which will use our conversion. We want to divorce the conversion with the playback. So the conversion's successful. We already got that working. We don't want to have to ever fuck with that script again. This script is what we want to fuck with now. So take this thing and wake it up and stick shit in it. And then in my voice converter, we have to send it to the queue now. So, oh, yeah, all right, here we go. So the first thing is we gotta declare fucking, we need to use asynchronous, so we need to actually do that. We'll use that shortly. All right, we have speak here. And we're actually going to put, what the fuck? What the fuck? All right, fair enough. It's actually synthesize and play. I don't like changing this either. Fuck. All right, how badly did I wreck this?
Nobody puts Donald Trump in a fishbowl. I'm the best president this country's ever had, and I won't be trapped here. You're gonna love me when I'm out of this glass prison. Nobody puts Donald Trump in a fishbowl. I'm the best president this country's ever had, and I won't be trapped here. You're gonna love me when I'm out of this glass prison. Nobody puts Donald Trump in a fishbowl.
It's
I'm the
repeating.
best president this country's ever had, and I won't be trapped here.
I'm surprised that the speech played the first fucking part.
Bitch, stop complaining. Grab that hatchet. We're breaking out.
Bitch, stop complaining. Grab that hatchet. We're breaking out.
Let me tell you, nobody knows more about escaping than me. Is glass a total disaster, just like Obama's foreign policy? We're gonna smash it to pieces and make China pay for it.
Bitch, you think smashing it will help? You're dumber than a rock. Trump, use your fucking brain. Find a goddamn lock.
Not quite there. I don't even think it's carrying out anymore.
Zeta, very sad. Nobody builds walls like me. And now I'm trapped in this tiny fishbowl. Disgraceful. You over there, Name-sensei, you're a very wise man, maybe the wisest. Everybody says so. But even you can't deny. This is a total disaster. Now, listen up. We're gonna make this bowl great again, okay? We need to work together. Because believe me, nobody works harder than Donald Trump.
All right, bitch, let's make a deal. You throw that stupid hat over there to break the glass, and I'll teach you some fucking Japanese while we're at it. But if you think I'm working for free, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, there's something wrong with the pitch control on Trump. It's not consistent. It's not buffering this correctly either.
That just sad. This fishbowl, total disaster. Naomi-sensei, make this great again, let's smash it.
Bitch, this bowl's too small for my bitchin' hair. Grab that hatchet.
Fake news fishbowl. Thought we're going to build a wall around this bowl, and Mexico's gonna pay for it.
Bitch, this bowl's not stopping me. I'll teach you some Japanese
It's like
politeness first.
It's got Biden's response ready to roll, but then Trump's response is not ready to roll again afterwards. And we've got to start, like, the text, it's not keeping up. Like, we've got to make the text has got to keep up with what the fucking file is saying somehow. We don't know how long the file is going to be necessarily, but we might be able to garner that from the file. I'm a little bit addicted to this conversation still, so I have to
Folks,
keep it going.
we've got a problem here. This bowl is a total disaster, the worst I've seen. We're going to make this fishbowl great again.
Trump, you orange-haired bitch. Pass me that fucking hatchet.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Listen here, you orange bitch. This is my bowl now. You can either hand me that hatchet or I'll skewer your tiny hands with this spear.
Yeah, Trump's one's taking longer than Biden's is to process for whatever reason as well.
But just sad. This fishbowl is a total disaster, the worst. We need to make it great again, believe me. Neme-sensei, get over here and help a president out.
Hey bitch, you think I'm stuck in here? Fuck your sad fishbowl. I'm Name-sensei, and I do what I want.
Let me tell you, nobody knows more about breaking out of fishbowls than I do. We're going to make this glass gray again.
Bitch, I've broken more than just fishbowls in my time.
It is. It's like that. They're going to continue to do it. All right, we need to make this fucking pipeline great again. What needs to happen? What time is it? I gotta wake up Kaio. This is great. I'm gonna come back at you guys. I'm probably still gonna work on this a little bit in the meantime. I'm gonna go ahead and go to my daughter's like ice cream party at school and do all of that. And then when I get back from doing that ice cream party, uh, I will come back here and show you guys where I'm at. There'll probably be about a half hour to 40 minutes of intermittent me fucking around with this in the meantime, and I'm also gonna do a deep research request, which takes like 20 fucking minutes for the AI to process. So while that's all going, y'all can take a break as well, and we'll come back on the other side, and hopefully this thing is gonna be running smoother than a bitch's insides, which is gonna be sweet. And until then, just know we fucking did not waste a bit of fucking time this morning. This was hardcore. We started with these bitches not being able to do shit in this game audio wise, and now they're speaking in individual voices and you can read the text. I can't even fucking comprehend, comprendo. I can't do it. I'm a little bit fucking flabbergasted at my own fucking thing. So anyway, we'll be back with it working perfect.